Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Litecoin. We're back. We're going to do a full update on Litecoin. It's been a while since I covered this. I mean, I did include Litecoin in my ETF video because obviously Litecoin is going to get an ETF in 2025. But I haven't done a full video on it in a couple of weeks. So here we go. I mean, Litecoin, basically since Friday we actually broke out on the 12-hour time frame, but we saw continued bullish momentum over the course of yesterday and to a lesser extent today. And we've had a massive bullish breakout, right? So that's why I wanted to make this video. Also to talk a little bit about where we can go. The main target right now for Litecoin is that high liquidity zone and the previous range high right here between 127 and 138. First of all, do I think we're going to get up there? Yes, I do expect that. Okay. We've seen a lot of momentum coming in on Friday and yesterday as well, even though it was the weekend. Historically, every time you see momentum coming in like this for a coin, but specifically also for Litecoin, it tends to break out and it tends to rally higher. All right. And then structurally, like I said, the level that we've broken above is so major, and we did that with so much momentum that I expect that to. All right, the level that we broke above is a very so that's a level around $100, right? So that's already a big psychological resistance level or big psychological key level. You have the yearly rolling VWAP there. It was the value area high of the range we formed since March. It's technically pretty major. Now, why is this happening, right? Do we also have a fundamental reason to believe that the price is going to rally up higher? And I would say yes. First of all, we heard, and at some point of time that's going to bite them in the behind, I think. But we heard about a Litecoin treasury strategy, right? So basically a corporate buying up Litecoin as some sort of a strategy for their cash reserves. So that's just demand coming for Litecoin. Very, demand and supply. It's very direct. Outside of that, I think the potential for crypto ETFs in the last week, with all the crypto laws coming into effect, has increased as well. All right, and Litecoin is almost certainly going to get an ETF. Now, there is something you need to know. That ETF, I think, when the ETF actually comes into effect, is not going to do well. There is a huge amount of Litecoin held in grayscale trusts. What usually happens is that those trusts get converted to an ETF, and that allows the institutions and the investors that bought the grayscale Litecoin trust to sell off their Litecoin in the ETF. And that's going to be a massive, massive. It's going to be a lot of supply overhang. So down the line, that's going to be bearish for Litecoin. But like I said, for now, I think it's we're seeing a new pricing in of the new potential of ETFs, which is obviously bullish short term. We've had a high momentum breakout right here for Litecoin. In general, I think Litecoin has potential in under institutions, and that's also reflected by Grayscale and the demand there. Do I think we can pull back? Yes. And I think pulling back is actually the best buying opportunity. But after that pullback, like I said, I do expect us to rally up higher. And then when we actually get to that level, let's say around $130, we'll talk about the potential breakout. For now, I'd say that's hard to do. It's a very strong resistance level, as you can see. In the last time we were there is the last bull market. And I think it's a little bit too early to say that we are in a bull market, even though the market is definitely bullish. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know regarding Litecoin for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.